Hello and welcome guys. As you can see, this is a tutorial on how to make an automatic wheat farm. Now, I know this is premium seeds, but the wheat hasn't grown yet. So, I just thought I'd show you now. I've just picked up a seed by mistake. And yeah, so all you have to do is, really, I know that's failed there actually, but all you have to do is sit there and it will all come to you. Look, there we go. So I'll be showing you how to do this. Now, I've watched a lot of videos, and to be honest, they are very confusing. I watched videos on this when I first started Minecraft, so I've always thought this was a good thing to build. It's well worth the time. So yeah, I'll show you how to do this quick then. Try and make it as simple as possible, because most of them aren't, I have to admit. So you can have it as wide as you want, but that means you'll have to include water so every so often. So I'm going to do them 4, because 4 is the distance away you can put hold dirt from water for it to be hydrated. So you have it 4 across, and then have 1 in the middle, and then another 4. So then you have to go back. Now this is important. This is probably the most important bit, or it will not work. You need to go back 8 on this one. So there's 1 there already. So then you go back 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you do the same for all the rest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that, all the way back on each one. And that is very important, to go back 8. So it's, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I have miscounted 8 there. Sorry about that. Yeah, there we go. So it needs to go back 8. 8. Sorry for confusing you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you go 8 back. Now, once you've gone 8 back, you make it go up 1. So like a stair there. You don't have to put it under, but then you make it go up 1. And on this one, you go back 8. So there's 1 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I know I just said 8. It's 7. I've got it mixed up, so I'm going to say it again. This first one is 8 going back. The next one is 7. I got mixed up between the two then. So this one is 8. I mean 7. Right. So the second one is 7. The first one is 8 back. I always get mixed up. I always used to do it the opposite way around. That's why I keep saying that. So now they're both the right coordinates. Coordinates. I don't know why I said coordinates. Coordinates. The right length. 7. No, I'm only joking. 8, 7. I will build a barrier all the way along the side, so the wheat doesn't go off the side or get stuck or whatever, because that's what happens a lot of the time. So I'll make it go all the way along like this, just to make sure, and then we'll go back a few more, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But yeah, the length of the platforms have to be correct, or the water won't flow correctly, because water flows and it stops on the 8th block. So this one is 7 because you want it to flow over onto this one, but then this one is 8 because you want it to stop on this block there, and then there'll be more water going along there. I'll show you what I mean in a minute, but first I just need to finish this, so I'll just do this quickly. There, back there. Right, when you get to here, we'll block this bit off, because that's the middle channel, and then you need to be going up 1 from there, like that. So you need to be going up 1 from there, and then make a section off there, and build a wall there, and at the other side build a wall. Right, and by the way, these are all the things you need basically, and the spruce wood is your choice, you can have what you want. I'm just using spruce wood for this. And then after you've gone 2 there, from going up from the dirt, you go up again for another length, and that's just to stop the water going backwards. So this one that I'm standing on now, along here, this will be where the water is, and this one here, this one, the first section of wood, that will be the pistons that's being pushed up. So under here, because pistons are strange and how you put them down, you need to put something underneath the wood, so then you can bust through the wood like that, or the block, whichever that you choose. So you can put the piston facing up, so now the piston will extend upwards because the green bit is on the top. If it's facing like that, it will push that way, which is not what I want it to do in this. You want the green face to be going upwards, and then so it can push the block that you're placing down upwards, like so. Now we'll just put this channel down. Now this channel will hydrate this soil, as you may have saw on the other one. So I'll section that off there, and now this glass is just, you don't have to use glass, but it just looks neat. You can use the wood, it's fine, but I just use the glass and always have. So there we go, there's the glass. Now we'll get on to where you put all this. So now you want the dirt coming back to like this, dirt coming back to, and destroy these two. Right, now you get the repeaters, the redstone repeaters. And this is important, you need to be facing the piston when you put these down. You can't have it like that, facing sideways, or it just won't work. You need to be facing like that. And also, don't right click them and change the setting. Can you see the stick, how it's moving? You want it to be at the first one where they're both the closest they can be together. So now we'll move all this redstone across, then bring it down here at the end one, and you can do this at the other side, doesn't matter. And then you bring it all the way down here. Here you can like bring it up, and this is a handy tip. The redstone needs to be adjacent to the bottom of the block where you put in the power kind of like switch. So it could be a lever, it could be a button, it could be a pressure plate. But yeah, you need a lever for this, or the other two will not work. I suppose pressure plate could, but it's not ideal. So you want the lever. Now as you can see, that won't work. There's a good reason for that. As you come here, you see the animation, it stops there. So here you need to put a redstone repeater down facing the way that you want the signal to go, and that extends the signal to go all the way down there, which then activates the pistons. Now you've got that down, you need to be putting the water into these blocks like that, into the gap. Make sure it's not flowing and it's flat like that. So now it will flow down, and I'm just going to block this off, or it will destroy the redstone, which is not good. So I'm just doing that, just to show you that it does flow down, and also just to test it in case I've done it wrong, which I think I have, maybe because it's flowing through somewhere. It just didn't look right actually then. But yeah, no, I have done it right, but I just didn't think I had. So now, here, you need to make a gap down here like that. Make a gap level with the glass, and this will be where the water comes down here. So you put water there, and then you put water there at each end, right? And then you make a gap here. Now in this gap, you want to make a block, you go down one at the start of the gap, and then make it come down like that. I'll just destroy this because it's making it go strange. And then you can bring it along to here. I'll just destroy this wall because it's not needed. And you can bring it to here, look. And then you can have it anywhere really. You can make it flow all the way down. But then it ends at 8 blocks. So then you can extend it again. You just make it go down on the one that it stopped at, and it'll go flowing again. Right? So there we go. I'll make it stop there. So now we've basically done the water. I will turn them on. Now it stops the water flowing down. So now I will get my trusty golden hoe out. my favourite tool in the game. It's got to be the golden hoe. There it is. So now we get the seeds like that, and we shall hoe all the ground and place all the seeds. So this, I'm only going to do one side just to prove a point that it does work. Like that. And then the glass is just there in the middle because the water would flow into the main channel for a start, but the reason I really like it there is because you can do this. You can plant seeds on either side easily, like that. Plant the seeds anywhere like that, as many as you want, without standing or like falling from that gap onto the grass, which may actually break it. So I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to go to the lever, whatever you want to do. I'll do a quick set time day, and I shall press the lever. Now this should bring the seeds to me. I've planted a lot down. I'm going to destroy these just to show you that how many I do get. So normally it would just fly onto the end there. That's why I've put the barriers there. So it doesn't actually take that long. It's just the end bit that it's quite slow at, just when it gets to this bit here. So yeah, I think I may have done what I did last time. Yeah, they stop there, so they always stop in the middle. You do have to actually place a block there. That's my fault. You do actually have to place a block at the start of the gap. So now they come down and you can collect them. I mean, that's 20, 29, 31. I mean, it only looks like there's one coming there, but that was actually one, to be honest. And yeah, so then once they've all been collected, you can turn it off. It stops all the water coming down, and you can go and replant again. As you can see, it does not destroy the whole ground, the ground. So, and then you can also just, I don't know, cover the redstone up quite easily, make it into a house, do what you like, and then it looks fine. As you can see, I've covered up the redstone quite quick, like that, and now it looks like a wheat farm. I mean this bit, I know you can see the pistons, but all you have to do then is just do one there as well, one in front of where the pistons go, but then you've got to make this one come back one, and then this one come back one. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped you. I just tried to make it as simple as I can, and you can send me any messages or just leave them in the comments and I'll answer them to what you ask. And if I don't know them, I'll go and research it for you. But if anything to do with this, I know, really. And any other contraptions or stuff, I can look into if I don't know them, or I'll make them if you want me to. So thanks for watching, guys. See ya.